I see.
You see it?
It's there. It's there.
Okay, so you found it.
Fast eye
I will introduce you our sneakies, one of our biggest sneakies here, where we hold a lot of our biggest sneakies. So welcome to the sneakies. And have everyone please enter and have a seat.
Oh, yo!
Our devs are waiting, so we have a presentation here as well. Sorry, everyone. And then I'll be introducing our devs to you as well. Please have a lot more to share about video.
Kailan daw uminom ni Jazz? Kailan uminom? Gusto daw uminom ni Jazz? Okay lang.
Or like, hang out in the back.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so again, this is our speech.
So, hi everyone, I'm Tyler. I'm an associate lead artist working on Skull and Bones, and today created all these assets into the release of the game and what we're currently working on as well. So, in the world of Skull and Bones, you can explore vast open seas, plunder some loot or some gold from enemies, or basically missions that you go on. And you can even customize your ship, your character, from the resources that you gather from these missions. And once you head over to the Haven, which is one of the starting points in the game, we could also call it outposts, but basically these are safe houses, hence the word safe haven for pirates at the time. And the safe haven that we're going to walk through today is the St. Anne Haven, which is located in the Madagascar region of the game, again, the starting point. So why are these havens important? Is because they let you, the player, be able to craft materials from the resources you gathered again from the missions. Maybe it might be a mission gathering resources, or maybe you have to defeat enemies, or maybe escape enemies. So all in all, you're basically climbing this ladder to gain infamy, to become an infamous pirate, and climb up the ranks basically. In the game, it's called being a kingpin pirate, so sort of like a ranking system in other games. Here we have it through the kingpin and infamy system. So a lot of what you can see here on the screen has been done by our teams here in the Philippines, from the docks that you walk on, the props that you can see in the background and foreground, the buildings that you walk by, even to the ships that we will sail on later in this presentation. So not only is your captain and crew one of the characters or main characters in the game, and Skull, your friends, you know, the skins you've purchased, etc. So that's what we're currently working on the game, aside from all of the things that you've seen here in this haven. So before we go into the ship skins that we're working on, or I'm going to showcase one of them that our team has worked on, we're going to go into a deep dive of our workflow, basically from the 2D to 3D stages. So when creating a ship skin, we start off with a bunch of key points, basically creating ideas or getting ideas, brainstorming, etc. And for this summer beach ship skin, for example, as the title of the skin says, summer beach, you would think of some vibrant colors maybe, some fun pirates that are also retired, having fun. Basically, they are not plundering or fighting any enemies anymore. They just want to relax, sail on forever, drink some rum, maybe smoke cigars, etc. So overall, we wanted a fun atmosphere for this game. So we start off with creating the colorway or color scheme of the ship, as well as its sail patterns and emblem designs. So as you can see from the previous key points, right, we wanted to keep that fun atmosphere of like retired and vibrant colors of a pirate ship. So you can see on the emblem here, the design that the concept team has created here, or had the idea of, is basically a skull or a captain, his tricorn hat, plus smoking a cigar with some flowers as his necklace. So very chill, very summer beach vibe, basically. And after going through that design of the colors, we go into creating the first designs or ideas or concepts for one of the main items or hero assets of the ship. Because on the ship you can put different items around the hull to basically dress out the ship however you want with the different skins that you buy. And the figurehead usually stands out. So for some of you, or if you're not aware of what the figurehead is in basically piracy or back in the 1600s, it's basically the front statue or figure that you see on the ship. It basically usually represents the soul and the heart of the ship. Different famous pirates back then, like maybe Blackbeard, had a skeleton, for example, on the figurehead. Basically, they all had different figureheads to fit their mood or what kind of aggression that they were trying to let the other opponent perceive of them. So yeah, with the figurehead, we had the freedom of exploring different poses first. So on the left side are the explorations with different poses, trying to get it right, the feel. Maybe this pose isn't as good or as smooth or as maybe calm or retired piratey looking. And then on the right side is the final look that we went through. So you can clearly see with the vibrant colors from like the yellow, the pink, the red, the gold trims around his coat, plus the palm leaves here used as the base of the figurehead. You can clearly see that he's raising his mug into the sky, or towards the sky, as he's just drinking rum forever while he sails down as a dead captain skeleton figurehead. All right, so now that the figurehead is done, we can basically cascade these designs from the figurehead to other items or skins in the ship. So these ones are the items that you can see closest to you as the player inside the helm of the ship. So basically your ship wheel, your helm decor, and wind vane. So the helm decor is just a decorative item that you can see slotted around your helm, plus the wind vane is the item that lets you know the direction of the wind. So you know where to sail and get the strongest winds or highest speed to maybe escape some privateers or other pirates that you're fighting. So again, with Summer Beach, we put in some shells, some hay or thatch, as well as other colorful flowers, even on the bird. He's got a little flower necklace on there. So everything is given love and attention and basically making that entire concept or collection coherent as much as possible. So once everything is done, all the other assets are done, we can then create this one pager, which can then be given basically to the 3D team. So for example, to me, I'll be giving the concept to the rest of my team of the other 3D artists, and we'll all start together to basically translate from 2D to 3D. So over here is a screenshot of one of our processes in the 3D workflow. Usually we start off with blocky placeholder 3D models, so it can be primitive shapes, so like cubes, spheres, cylinders, and then once we work our way up, we go into our detailed sculpting stage. So this is a screenshot from our sculpting software called ZBrush, if you've heard of it, and basically lets us detail out our models, Summer Beach vibe into 3D, and making sure every intention was followed, the inspiration was followed. So yeah, whenever you set sail, there is this short cutscene of different angles. So now we'll set sail into the void over there, into the open seas. And a cool feature of the game that they added is a bunch of vanity cameras. So these are fixed camera angles that basically let the player go to a fixed angle and have those really nice screenshots. So it can be located in the quick wheel, so either on the D-pad you can just quickly access it, or the custom wheel over here for the detailed wheel. So I'll just pick number 3 over here on the right. So it gets that fixed camera angle that you want. Maybe the lighting can be different, so we can choose that, go maybe to a different angle over here for the figurehead, if you want to show off that one. So there are a bunch of angles, but if you want to be more creative or have full control of